So it's Murderburger Gaming here, and I'm going to be doing a little how-to-play guide for noobs on Ghost of Tsushima, or however you want to pronounce it. I'd sort of give this game a try, couldn't get into it. Dave 2 said it was like an upgraded version of Assassin's Creed, which didn't really inspire me, but I got Cleggy around to show me the ropes, and it was much better than I expected. So I'm now knee-deep, or shall we say balls deep, in Ghost of Tsushima. I love this game, love the graphics, it's pushing the PS4, pretty much on par with Last of Us 2. All the weather effects and the actual fighting in it is different than in some games, and we're going to go through some of the basics just so you can sort of see whether it's worth you playing or not. I'll then continue with some of the footage from Cleggy. The other thing is the room mic was on for some of it, so the audio's not going to be great in sections, but just bear with me. Anyway, let's get into the action.
And we have another guest, third one of the week, and Stephen Clegg, aka PEN. How do we say it?
PN.
PN is in the Murderburger Gaming Studio.
It's a Thai word.
Thai word, is it?
It means crazy, retarded.
I'd say that's probably about right. So Cleggy's come round to show me how to fucking play Ghost of Tsushima because I'm still struggling getting into it. Right, so back in here now, talk me through, just grab it, just talk me through the HUD and everything.
Now it took Cleggy a minute to get it, but by HUD I didn't mean show me around the HUD, you know, like the actual game neighborhood. I actually wanted him to show me the HUD, the actual thing that controls the gameplay. So I just recorded my own here. You've got a map, journal, gear, techniques, collections and options. Going through these various little bits, like you can go into your gear, go into your outfits, and he taught me that you can go into these different outfits. You put the traveler's one on when you're traveling to reveal things on the move. You put the Ronin one on, or whichever one you're upgrading when you're in combat, because it gives you special abilities. Pretty much a bit like God of War. You've also got different stances that you can use, so these are interesting. When you're actually in your game, you can press R2 and it pulls up this menu. So you've got water stance, stone stance, wind stance, and you develop these throughout the game, and each stance you can just switch on the fly and it helps you combat different enemies with either shields or spears or whatever. You've also got on the left hand side with your D-pad, as you just saw there, the other things you can pick up like bows and things to throw. Anyway, I think I'll do the Japanese thing and fall on my sword, and then we'll get back to Cleggy.
So when I start playing a new game and I look at stuff like this, I've played that many games. Some of them, you try and learn it all, and it doesn't become that big a thing anyway. And other ones are really integral to the game. So like, which is it? Are they important? Are they not?
Yeah, they are important because that's for deflecting, so that's for defense, and that's for attacking.
Right.
So if you add more to your skill tree, you can defend different things easier, and through evasion you can dodge things.
I thought that's a dog shit.
Yeah, evasion, yeah, that's for this. So evasion, so that's for moving out of the way. So you got your dodging, slashes, your sprint strikes, shoulder charges. Actually no, I'm talking shit. That's for attacking and dodging, and that's for defending against different types of attacks. So yeah, some of these are really useful. Like one of my favourites on this is deflecting arrows.
So I later learned that the deflecting arrows and the roll are the two first things you want to be upgrading, because lots of enemies attacking you, you can stop getting shot with arrows and you can just roll around and attack better. So I found that very useful, and I'd say that's what you should do first. Back to Clegg.
Right, so your mythics, they're like your specials. Heavenly Strike, that's a good one. Like your power moves.
So have you unlocked all them when you're playing your game?
I've unlocked everything, yeah.
So if I start running into villages, I can get killed like fuck at the moment, but it's still on a quite easy setting of the game. I think half of it's because I'm shit and half of it's because I haven't got my head round.
There's one more as well, which you get towards the end, which is like a super powerful, like turns you into like a bit of a dark demon, and you just tear people apart with it. These, I wouldn't really bother with these at the beginning. I wouldn't waste your technique points on these, because you get an armour which you can use to explore things and find these without it. But then towards the end, if you can't be arsed running around trying to find these bits and pieces with the armour on, then you can just use these skill points and it'll take you to.
So that's
So stances, that's when you're attacking people with swords, that's when you're attacking people with shields, that's when you're attacking people with spears, and that's when you're attacking big brutes.
it's quite a lot to unlock then, really.
Yeah. And then so yeah, you got stances, then you got gear. So these are your samurai swords. That's just basically your assassination one.
Do you pick them up from places, or do you just have to?
You pick them up from places and you get given to your missions. And on here as well, you can add little slots which might give you extra defense or extra attack on certain things. So once your character builds up, you get more slots to add into that sword. Outfits as well, they're important, because at first you just start off with that. Oh, you've got the traveller's outfit. With this traveller's outfit, you can get it to highlight things on the map for you.
Right.
It's like different collectible, more like collectible stuff which you can use. I'd wear this one. I'd only wear this armour though when you're travelling around on your horse, because this finds things for you.
Right.
Accessories, that's just stuff for your horse, a saddle. And when you play the flute as well, you can unlock different tunes, and depending what tune you could play, it could change the weather. You know, change like
Okay.
rain, windy, maybe nighttime or lighttime, that kind of thing. But this suit here, let me show you on the map.
Yeah, talk me through navigating on this map, because at the moment it seems pretty basic to me, this map. I know, like when I was thinking, what should I be trying to fucking do next year? Like, how should my brain be working with this game? Because it's sad that it's not obvious to me.
These gold ones are your basically main story missions. It's same like GTA.
Right.
So that's your main story mission. The one that you're following now is a character mission. A character that you met mission.
So can I just go through the main story missions first, and without doing a lot of the side stuff?
You could if you wanted, but then you're just powering through the main story.
Which is what I like to do.
You're not asked about the side bits.
I'm not bothered about getting me 60 quid's worth really. I just want to get the game done. And then if I did like it and I wanted to spend more time in that world, I'd do all the side stuff. Like with Days Gone, I finished that game and then I've spent many more hours in the game fucking about.
So here we get to see a little bit of Clegg in action in the game for the first time, and he's pretty much a legend. Have a look at this fucker.
So explain to me now your mindset. What would you be trying to do here? You just know.
Have you done a standoff yet?
Yeah.
Oh right. Well, I just picked it. I can't even remember the controls.
L1 to guard.
Oh yeah, you haven't got the block. Well, since you haven't got the block, I've to concentrate on these first. You haven't even got the roll or anything. It's weird playing it without anything. I've wiped these out because these are just going to be a pain in the ass.
They fight like drunk turkey.
Remember to pick up any of the shit.
Fight like drunk turkey.
Oh, to put your sword away as well. You know, this big fucking square thing on the pad.
Yeah, touchpad.
And that also plays your flute and stuff like that. And then your wind.
Nice and mellow. Left uneaten. The attack was sudden.
Right, so this is like searching for clues, a little bit of a Batman type scenario.
Blood. Not much. No one died. Japanese quiver. A gift to my greatest student. I fear the worst.
So the wind's blowing that way, yeah.
Yeah.
No one will never leave the crew behind. Unless she was pursued or captured. To what end?
To get bummed.
Interrogation, torture. Worse.
Bummed. Eh? The character?
They may be doing the same to Loki.
Well, he's been bummed. The guy
Fear is
balled in
the
fucking.
You can tell he's
Let
been
the Mongols
wearing the
use
top knot.
against you.
He's trained some bitch up and he's fucked off because she's stabbed him in the back and gone off. Teaching his baddies the way of the bow.
He looks a bit of a master of bumming.
The fort is nearby. Even for that land
Got David
closest
Bowie
to
now.
us.
And it's the same thing as well, you know, when it goes with sniper rifles.
Yeah.
So when you're shooting at a distance, you got to be a bit higher. So you can hold the trigger button in.
On PS5, when you play this, it's going to have the haptic feedback, so you're going to feel the bow, the tension in the bow from the controller.
The longer you hold on to it as well, it'll eventually let go because it'll wobble. You can see him wobbling.
Dad,
Is that enough?
let's
I
see
think
you can hit the one
weird
furthest
spot.
away.
I'm going to look at some stuff. So you look at that.
Hornet nests.
Hornet nest, sorry, not beehives. So we arrowed that when there's some guys there, they'll get attacked by them. If we shot that, that'll explode and kill people. And then if we shot that, that will burn people.
And start fires.
We have many archers.
They're skilled. We
So
are
that's
other.
giving you ideas of how to attack bases. So we can go in the way that you suggested by getting that little hornet's nest there. So they're getting attacked by the hornets. See that fire there? I think foot's up there, could have burnt him. So you burn those horses and then put. Duck on this? Oh no. Have you changed your duck on this or is it always like this?
No, it always goes flat.
So yeah, Cleggy storms a village and starts wreaking havoc. For the purpose of keeping the video short, I will pick this up in the next one. See you there.
You have to get another skill.
Yeah.